All right, who we got next? It looks like Gengur, and I'm unfortunately unfamiliar with the person next to them. Oh, a melee player. Okay, sweet. And pretty deep in the bracket. So I am curious here. Are we about to see a Clarin Ditto? There's too many Clarins. Oh, Aberman Clarin. Capel, obviously. 2 more to boot. Corncycle's got a Clarin that he plays just when he wants to up tilt. Yeah, I think we're seeing a Clarin Ditto. Fox and Melee, really? Interesting, okay. So swapping over to the Marth equivalent, of course. Okay, we are going to be starting on Godai Delta. Pretty neutral stage, and of course, neither of these players are going to be particularly affected by a counter pick other than just stage comfortability. So, Rome0 versus Gengur. Gengur coming off of... Actually, I have no idea how Gengur did at EVO. I'm not going to pretend. But obviously did very solid at Battle of BC. We're seeing some fat neutral. Great tipper Nair into that forward smash. Gonna be forced to recover. Lands on stage and has an opening back into this. Very awesome neutral being played here. Some crouch canceling Clarins. Holding down, pressing that down tilt button. Ooh, yep. Not gonna get the strong hit on that forward smash, but still setting pretty deep off the left side. Forced to recover high. Just getting all the space possible with a tech away. Rome0 is going to have to find an opening into this game. It looks like that might be it. 91%. We're doing neutral. Yeah, okay. Throws out the down B just in case it landed. But, oh, Gengur very low on resources. In fact, not going to make it back to stage and is dead. Rome0 taking the first stock and immediately spawns in, gets hit by that special get up. Not quite the right spacing for that down smash to connect. Ooh, we've got a bit of a game on our hands. Rome0 dashing into center stage. Again, down smash. Okay, this time doesn't matter that wasn't the strong hit. Still at 180, gonna finish it off. Well, I'm not gonna speculate on any further patches at this time. Okay, strong hit at that. Oh my goodness, what a find! I don't think Gengur kept all the resources, but great timing on that get up. Oh, Rome0 has a substantial lead right now. Does miss the grab follow-up on the tipper down there. Oh, but this tipper up, Rome0's playing very solid. Doesn't feel like any big flashy follow-ups, but just knowing when it's his turn. Both of these Clarins love land. I mean, all Clarins for that matter, but really loving just falling on the shield with the down air. Yep, opting for get up attack, ends up opening up a big enough window for Rome0 to get something. Oh, great tech. Tries the edge cancel, but instead finds a tipper Clarin sword waiting. Rome0 still in disadvantage, but that's not the strong hit. Again, not the strong hit, and Rome0 finding their way back to stage. These techs are crazy good. That might, yeah. Not the tipper, but just holding that away and gonna, ooh, to finish things out. That doesn't do enough shield damage to be too threatening, but oh my goodness, that is a very bad spot to be putting yourself in. Oh my goodness. Rome0, very solid game number 1. Fairly convincing. Are we seeing Gengur do a character swap? Is this real? We are. Not, I have talked with Gengur before, not a big fan of the Ditto, for sure. So, seems like the more comfortable choice for Gengur right now is to swap to Maple. We're moving up the tier list just slightly. Not subjective. Not subjective. All right, 25% already. Clearly keeping Rome0 in the corner. Okay, I was curious what this Maple was going to look like, how capable it was, and so far I'd say it's very solid. 55% over on Rome0. This is a fairly even percentages. We're running up, throwing out that up tilt, and Maple's sitting at 51. Waiting, no option, no shield, no crouch either, actually. It was a little surprising not even to try to crouch cancel just in case. Even not feeling great on the dashbacks, but big follow-up there. We're seeing a head nod. I know you can SDI out of the up air, but it's a 50-50 on whether or not you get up air or nair from Maple there. So, seems like Gengur won out on that 50-50. Ooh, yeah, side B. Aggressive option back to stage. Seems like Rome0 isn't ready for it. Ooh, big tipper up smash. Not gonna fight. Okay. Rome0, I respect so much for the play. I'm very curious. Sorry about that. Back to the gameplay. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, Rome0, very solid player, but sometimes throwing themselves in a position I personally wouldn't recommend, that's all. And yeah, big find there on the neutral get up. 144% on Gengur. This is a very solid Maple. Very practiced, it seems like. Relatively practiced. I don't want to give Gengur too much credit. Alright, up tilt into that strong up air. Does find Rome0 his first stock. I like the idea. He's been throwing out that special get up by ledge, and also you don't have to try to time anything against Lily, especially with Claren. You can just fall onto Lily with the down special and keep the seeds from coming out at you. Seems like Rome0 is definitely down for the consistency over any kind of big parry punish. Oh, we're seeing a lot of down B usage out of Rome0. Dashes in. Ooh, F smash definitely not going to find his mark there. And instead, now it's Gengur's turn to apply some heat. Tries to get a tech chase. Doesn't end up finding it. Went for a pretty substantial read. Yeah, I know Russell was talking earlier about how that F smash can reach the platform on the stage, but it seems like the spacing is not there for it, and instead, Gengur evening it up 1-1. Is that Switch 2 over there? What you playing? Octopath Traveler. That sounds about right. Yeah, a practice producer over here playing the Switch 2 while Rome0's fighting for their life. I would like to see some adjustments. I feel like oh my goodness, what's the punish here? It's a weak up smash. The platform moving made that a little bit interesting. I feel like it could have gotten more, especially on shield break. People opt for side B, some other options, but just a solid bit of damage instead. Okay, that's a big find. Yeah, he's waiting for the tether to come in, but start charging a little early. Gengur is able to avoid it. Oh, just barely. The moving platform keeps that up air from coming out, and instead, Gengur has another bit of life in this stock after all. Ooh, down smash, not gonna find his mark there. Rome0 swatting at flies. Doesn't end up finding its mark until much later. F tilt somehow not tippering there. It's got to be a pixel or two away from the tipper hitbox. Okay, we're using all of our resources here, and unfortunately you're too low. Does do a head shake, knows a mistake was made there. Down smash. I love coming in using the invincibility for a down smash as Claren. It's just, it covers a lot. It feels a little extra stylish. Down to immediately getting answered with the grab. I feel like Gengur has this game, at least so far. We've used a lot of resources, and I think Gengur is dead now, yeah. That was a little silly of an interaction. Wasn't ready for the wall tech. Okay, again, the special get up, and he got tipper hit by that down special there. Oh, he's throwing it out again. Rome0, big fan of that down special. funny, I don't feel like I see it used all that frequently in this matchup. Rome0 just, as a player, seems to favor that move. Okay, he's going to opt for a different way back, and wow! Insane bait from Gengur right there. Knows that he's going to come in with the down B on Lily, and was waiting for it. Parries in response. Oh no. It's very possible that Gengur's inexperience with the character led to a mistake like that. Was afraid of the F smash at ledge, and instead ends up losing a whole stock. Disgusting down smash or down air. Okay, there's that up B, and it does end up killing. Knowing it didn't purple, there was a DI, and honestly, I feel like it was possible to live that up special for sure. But regardless, we're on last stock. We're getting the special pummel. Ooh, down tilt, barely not catching Maple there. Okay, using that side B to get the ledge. Tries the special pummel again, but this time Gengur's ready. Light up tilt into that up smash. Doesn't find the kill, but does find a decent chunk of damage. He is addicted to the special pummel. Oh, we're almost ended up in a bad situation. You don't want to air dodge the ledge because you do not get the invincibility from that. Oh, we're charging up the neutral special. Forces Gengur to answer with an early side special. A big recovery. This could really go either way. He's ready for that roll. The forward throw F smash. Doesn't end up taking the stock, and the down tilt also not finding its mark. I feel like Rome0 is just a little bit off, and it might cost him the whole set right now. Or no, it's a best of 5. I forget. But you really want to win your counter pick here, and it looks like that might not happen. That back air. I see Gengur shaking his head too. Sometimes the DI finds its mark, and you're able to get a crazy F smash out of it. Maple's a good character. Yeah, we're running it right back. Again, Aberman was talking earlier about how Clarins love this stage, and Aberman, as the best Clarin in the building, was right to suggest it because we're running it right back here. Not subjective. Ooh, we're charging up by that ledge. That shield is looking mighty small. All right, pretty even out the gates here, but Gengur looking to extend that lead. Again, that Lily, every time the Lily comes out, it seems pretty consistent that the down B will follow. Ooh, not gonna, oh my god, it did kill, are you kidding me? This stage has a pretty high top blast zone, so at least the purple would indicate that there was a DI to live there, but up special, especially that tipper hitbox, can be very strong, and that platform was pretty high. Okay, that's not going to do it. Decent answer back. Rome0 landing with the neutral special, forces Gengur to respect the option. And again, Lily coming in. I thought Gengur was going to be ready with the parry there, but I think maybe the thought is that the risk reward was not worth it last time, as it doesn't seem like parrying that does a whole lot for you. Barely decent lead for Rome0, and again, great read. Down special has a bit more active frames than a parry, so it's a little bit worth more. It can be worth going for sure. A little bit safer. Gengur looking to put a seed on this Rome0 right now because seed would make F tilt or any throw, not any throw, but any grab right now fatal. Okay, we look for the down special, or the down smash read doesn't come through, but the F tilt finally will for Gengur. So I'm trying to pull up the stream on my phone now. Let's see. Ooh, and that will definitely take the stock. Very substantial lead now for Romeo, sorry. That took me longer than I thought it should. Okay. Again, Lily out, down B to follow, sure as day. I feel like the value off of Lily is just not there for Gengur right now. Keeps putting it out, but if you're not going to parry the down special, then I don't know if it's worth it, honestly, because we've seen very little gameplay from Lily. Okay, there was a huge lead for Romeo that has now evaporated to just 13%, and that could be going away right now too, as the first hits go in favor of Gengur. Another up throw, and wow, does find! And instead of opting for any attack, just decides to throw yet another seed, get that. I can't remember what the status affliction is called there, but just get another one, get him marked, that's it. Hey, again, you set Lily out, and you know Romeo's gonna come for it, so. Again, I'm really starting to doubt the efficacy of that plant in this matchup. Or at least against Romeo. Oh, the down smash! That is gonna take a huge comeback from Gengur. I see Corn Cycle and Mystery Soul waiting in the background. Is that gonna be our next set? That would be interesting. All right, so, yeah, as we're about to see here, Romeo looked fairly convincing in this Clarin Ditto, and instead, Gengur decided to switch things up. Swapping over to this Maple, did not lose a single game after that. Yeah, I'm looking for even one clip where Lily was useful. I am quite certain that Lily was only a hindrance for Gengur during that whole set. Yeah, the head tilt there. I was really curious on that DI. It seemed like at least the purple would indicate that it was possible to live, but that is going to be it for that game, and we got some more players coming up shortly.